Godzilla vs. Biollante on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. It's released by Criterion. It can be found as a standard edition available at your local and online retailers. I've been a Godzilla fan since my early teens, and to date, I've seen almost every one of them from the various eras. Godzilla vs. Biollante I first saw when I was in my late teens, and while I wouldn't say it's in my top 5 of Godzilla films, it's still pretty cool. The technology for the films has of course gotten better, and I really dig the action sequences in this one. It's a fun flick, and overall I do recommend. Godzilla vs. Biollante on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 185:1 with native 4K resolution, and it supports HDR10. According to Criterion, Godzilla vs. Biollante on 4K was given a restoration from the original camera negative for this release. As far as the source goes, it's mostly clean and blemish-free in regard to artifacts or imperfections. Film grain resolves fairly well, only a few inconsistencies in its general appearance. Bit rates are healthy and often average in the 80s for a good amount of the duration. Image clarity is quite pleasant for most of the film, minus some inherent softness occasionally. Almost sometimes a little bit blurry even. Details, however, show good improvements over the old 2012 1080p disc. I wouldn't say it's razor sharp in regard to detail, but it's more than appreciable. Optical shots don't look so great, but it's often an issue with 4K releases of films in that era, so it's not really fair to be too critical. Now, what is a little interesting is that there is, in fact, quote-unquote HDR with this release. Now, before you get too excited, I wouldn't be surprised if this is nothing more than an SDR in an HDR container kind of situation. The image itself has somewhat of a dark look to it. The palette is generally slightly drab, only somewhat sparking to life when Godzilla uses his abilities. For the majority of the film, it's honestly a bit muted. Going back to the old Blu-ray, however, I found it to be marginally more refined visually. If the HDR does anything better here is that black levels show good stability. Night scenes are nice and deep, and dark interiors are conveyed well. I didn't notice any egregious signs of crush. Godzilla vs. Biollante on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a Japanese DTS 5.0 audio mix with optional English subtitles. The film's audio track is a rather pleasing and often energetic experience. Criterion's notes indicate that the 5.0 was remastered as well, and to my ears, it sounded great. The film has a plentiful array of fun action sequences, and the surround environment benefits from those well. Godzilla's battles with both the creature Biollante as well as the Super X2 craft are a lot of fun and have plenty of immersive elements. When it's just the humans on screen, there is some light ambience and beats of score to keep things entertaining. Dialogue production is clean and easy to hear with no issues present. The front speakers also handle their respective audio cues well and perfectly complement the center. The LFE channel itself is silent, as this is a 5.0 mix. Still, the track itself has some good impacts, which are highlighted during the battle scenes. As for extras, there is an audio commentary from podcaster Sam Deegan, which is on the 4K disc itself. On the included Blu-ray, there is a 49-minute making-of documentary, which has some interesting tidbits and fans should enjoy. There are additional short features about the designs and deleted special effects. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Godzilla vs. Biollante on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a B. If you're somebody that enjoys classic Godzilla films and want them on 4K, I think it's certainly worth trading in the old Blu-ray for. I wouldn't say the picture is a stunning revelation, but improvements are noteworthy, especially if you have the old Blue. For the audio, I scored it a B+. The DTS 5.0 has plenty going for it, and it's honestly a fun time. The kaiju battles are of course the highlight and offer some good entertaining moments in your home theater. This is a solid track to listen to at home. For the extras, I graded them a B. Most of the supplements included are legacy content, but there are some new pieces not previously available. The making of is arguably the best feature here and worth checking out. So that is my review of Godzilla vs. Biollante on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from the Criterion Collection. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link in the comment section. But if you have the disc already, let us know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365. I will see you at the movies.